Tuesday, November 25, 2025. This is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel, and this is my 1998 Volvo S70. I've been chasing a problem now for the better part of 2025. A couple of times now I have, after heavy rains, come in here to the car and come across a puddle, as you see here. And at first I thought it was the sunroof drains, and they were clogged. I did clear those out, but and for months I thought the problem was solved, until yesterday I got in the car and noticed the floor mat was a little wet. Drove the car around, and when I got to my destination I realized it was worse than I thought, because I'd been parked on an angle, and when I parked on flat ground I noticed a puddle down there. So I have the car parked again. I have not been driving it much lately. Time to investigate again. And I already have solved the problem. I'm going to show you what the issue was. So, it wasn't just the sunroof drains. I had, long story short, I had water pooling up here around the fuse panel. In fact, when I opened the hood, water was up pretty much here to, it was pooled up here to about the top of the fuse box. So I realized it is getting into the driver's side footwell around here, and that's because it's just not a perfect seal anymore after close to 30 years. And I figured there must be a drain in this area that was clogged, but I really couldn't see anything. I looked around at the flashlight, and of course this is after I got the cowl off. Finally, this was all clogged with debris. If you look straight down there, you can see a hole below the fuse box. That is the cowl drain on this side, and that was completely clogged, and that was the problem. So I cleared that out. I accidentally actually knocked the hose out and had to get it back in place. That wasn't fun, but it was possible with some long nose pliers from the bottom. To clear this out, I tried to take the fuse box out, but no go. I could not get it to budge even when I removed all the bolts. So what I ended up doing was I reached down there with a long screwdriver and just got debris out of the way, and then followed up with brake parts cleaner. And once I had it clear enough, I flushed it out by dumping probably close to a half gallon of water down here, and it is now draining out. It's not pooling here anymore. So that was the problem. It's a reasonably easy fix. Took me a little while to figure it out. The long and the short of it is you do have to take the cowl off. So you get in order to do that, you do have to take the top of the fuse box off. That's 4 T25s, I want to say. And I think there's another 5 or 6 T25s to get the cowl panel off. And in order to take that off, you also have to take off the windshield wipers. And I think that was, I think those were 13 millimeter nuts. So now that I have this all solved, I'm going to put this all back together. I'm going to use the wet dry vac to clear the water out of the inside of the car. And I'm going to get a dehumidifier in here to start drying the car out. All in all, if you know what you're looking for, it's not that bad a job. Once again, right down there. And you have to take off the cowl really to get to that. So I hope this helps. This is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel. Like I said, this is what you might want to look at if you have water pooling in your driver's side footwell. And, also clean out your sunroof drains. It is dark. I am not going to show you how to do that now. But this is just one of these things that can let water in the car. Thankfully, no water got into the fuse box itself. It was still dry in there. I'm very happy about that. So it doesn't seem to have hurt anything inside the car. So this is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.